Have you ever wondered if the way you drink water might be putting your health at risk, even though you believe you're staying properly hydrated? Imagine taking care of yourself every day, thinking you're doing everything right, only to discover that a seemingly harmless habit was silently harming your body. Mrs. Oliveira, a 73-year-old woman who always took pride in her healthy and independent lifestyle, faced this harsh reality when she suddenly fainted while watering her garden on a hot afternoon. When her family found her and rushed her to the hospital, everyone assumed it was a heart problem. After all, heart issues are common at that age, aren't they? But the doctors discovered something surprising. Mrs. Oliveira was severely dehydrated despite claiming that she drank water regularly. This incident leaves us all questioning, are we really hydrating correctly? In today's video, we'll explore 3 dangerous mistakes that many people over 70 make when hydrating. Mistakes that could be silently harming your health without you realizing it. From the wrong timing for drinking water to the liquids you choose to consume instead. Stay with me until the end, because you'll not only learn practical tips to prevent severe dehydration, but you'll also discover how proper hydration can be a determining factor for a longer, healthier life. Find out how small adjustments to your hydration habits can transform your health and ensure that you're present, energetic, and vital to enjoy precious moments with your loved ones for years to come. So, get comfortable, prepare a glass of fresh water, and let's start transforming your hydration and, consequently, your health. Before we begin, I would appreciate if you liked this video. You can help me continue spreading the lesson of healthy aging. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and activating the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Tip 1. Avoid the timing error. Never wait until you feel thirsty to drink water. As we age, our relationship with water transforms in ways few understand. What many don't know is that after 70, our body undergoes a silent and potentially dangerous change. Our ability to feel thirst drastically diminishes. This phenomenon, known to doctors as age-related hypodipsia, is as if the internal alarm system that warns us when we need water begins to fail. Think of it as a smoke detector with a weak battery. It might not sound when there's actual danger, leaving you vulnerable without you realizing it. The thirst mechanism, controlled by the hypothalamus in the brain, simply doesn't function with the same efficiency it did when you were younger. The nerve cells responsible for detecting dehydration become less sensitive, and the signals that should alert your consciousness grow weaker. When we wait to feel thirsty before drinking water, especially after 70, we're actually allowing our body to already enter a state of mild to moderate dehydration. At this age, when thirst finally manifests, your body is already facing significant dehydration, something that can affect everything from your cognition to your blood pressure. The consequences of this seemingly simple mistake can be serious. Dehydration, even if mild, can cause mental confusion, dizziness, falls, and increase the risk of urinary tract infections. In more severe cases, like Mrs. Oliveira, whom I mentioned at the beginning, it can lead to fainting, hospitalizations, and even potentially fatal complications. For older adults, water is not just a basic necessity. It's a vital component for maintaining the balance of your entire organism. Your kidneys, which already work less efficiently due to age, depend on adequate hydration to filter toxins from your blood. Your cardiovascular system needs adequate blood volume to maintain stable blood pressure, especially when you stand up or exert yourself physically. The solution to this problem is simple, but requires intentionality. Adopt preventive hydration. Instead of waiting for your body to ask for water, create a conscious habit of drinking water regularly throughout the day. Here are some practical suggestions. Start your day with a glass of water as soon as you wake up, even before breakfast or your first coffee. This helps replenish fluids lost during sleep. Establish fixed times to drink water, such as before each meal, after each trip to the bathroom, or at every hour on the hour. Always keep a water bottle nearby, in visible places around your home, such as on the coffee table, the kitchen table, or next to your favorite chair. Use visual reminders. Some people benefit from bottles marked with times, or gentle alarms on their cell phones to remind them to drink water. Remember, water is not just a liquid you consume. It's an essential nutrient your body needs constantly. By adopting the practice of preventive hydration, you're not only avoiding dehydration, but you're offering your body the ideal conditions to function well, maintain your independence, and enjoy a superior quality of life. If you're following along so far and understand the importance of not waiting for thirst to hydrate, Comment number 1 below. I want to know that you're with me on this journey of health and well-being. Tip 2. Avoid the substitution error. Not all liquids hydrate the same way. One of the most common mistakes I observe among people over 70 is believing that any liquid serves to hydrate the body. I drink plenty of fluids during the day, a 78-year-old gentleman once told me, referring to the 6 coffees, 2 sodas, and 1 black tea he consumed daily. What he didn't know was that he was unwittingly contributing to his own dehydration. This is a truth many don't know. Not every liquid we consume hydrates our body in the same way. Some, in reality, can have the opposite effect, especially in more mature bodies whose systems are more sensitive to the effects of certain components. Beverages like coffee, black tea, green tea, sodas, and alcoholic drinks contain diuretic substances, compounds that stimulate your kidneys to produce more urine, eliminating more fluid than you effectively consumed. In other words, these beverages can cause you to lose water, instead of retaining it for use by the organism. To better understand, imagine your body as a garden that needs constant irrigation. Pure water is like the gentle rain that nourishes each plant in that garden. Diuretic beverages, on the other hand, are like rain that comes accompanied by strong wind. Some of the water falls in the garden, but the wind ends up drying the soil more quickly than if it hadn't rained at all. With aging, your kidneys become less efficient at concentrating urine and conserving water when necessary. If you're over 70, your renal system is already naturally working at approximately 30% less capacity than when you were 40. Adding diuretic substances to this equation is like asking an already overloaded engine to work even harder. The consequences of this habit can be serious. Studies show that elderly people who substitute water with caffeinated beverages are more likely to experience problems such as recurrent urinary tract infections due to more concentrated urine, chronic constipation caused by lack of water in the digestive system, kidney stones formed when minerals crystallize in concentrated urine, unstable blood pressure, as inadequate blood volume makes it difficult to regulate pressure. Additionally, caffeine and other stimulants can interfere with sleep quality, increase anxiety, and cause irritability, effects that are amplified in bodies more sensitive due to age. The solution is not necessarily to completely eliminate these beverages from your life, but to understand that they don't replace water and to adopt a balanced approach. For each cup of coffee, black tea, or soda, drink an additional glass of pure water to compensate for the diuretic effect. Consider less diuretic alternatives, such as caffeine-free herbal teas, chamomile, lemon balm, or naturally flavored waters with fruit slices. If you enjoy coffee, try gradually reducing your daily amount and preferably consume it during meals, when the diuretic effects are less pronounced. Limit alcohol consumption, which besides being diuretic, can mask the signs of dehydration and lead to falls and accidents. Water, in its pure form, continues to be the best liquid for keeping your body functioning properly. It contains no calories, sugars, caffeine, or other additives that might overload your system. It's simply what your body was designed to use most efficiently. If you understand the importance of not substituting water with other beverages, comment number 2 below to show me you're following these valuable tips. Tip 3. Avoid the method error. Don't drink large quantities of water all at once. A common misconception I frequently observe is the belief that drinking 1 or 2 large glasses of water at once is as effective as distributing that same amount throughout the day. This is a particularly problematic error for people over 70, whose bodies process liquids differently. Imagine that your water absorption system is like a drip irrigation system in a garden. When you pour an entire bucket of water at once on a single plant, much of that water runs off through the soil without being absorbed by the roots. The same happens with your body. When you consume a large volume of water quickly, your organism can't absorb it all efficiently. With aging, several factors make this method even less effective. First, gastric emptying, the speed at which the stomach transfers its contents to the intestine, becomes slower with age. A large volume of water can get parked in the stomach, causing discomfort, nausea, and a feeling of bloating. Second, your renal capacity to process large volumes of fluid diminishes. The kidneys of a person over 70 may struggle to handle a sudden overload of fluids, which can lead to an electrolyte imbalance, essential mineral salts for vital functions of the organism. Finally, drinking large quantities quickly can overload the bladder, increasing urinary frequency, and potentially leading to episodes of incontinence, a problem that already affects many elderly people. The consequences of this error can go beyond simple discomfort. Many people, after drinking too much water at once and feeling uncomfortable, end up avoiding adequate hydration for the rest of the day. Others may make several trips to the bathroom in a short period, eliminating the water they drank before it can be properly utilized by the organism. A clear example of this problem occurred with Mr. Alberto, a retired 75-year-old professor. Concerned about his health after reading about the importance of hydration, he adopted the habit of drinking a liter of water every morning right after waking up. The result was constant gastrointestinal discomfort, frequent trips to the bathroom during the first hours of the day, and, ironically, signs of dehydration in the afternoon and evening, as he rarely drank water during the rest of the day. The correct approach is to distribute your water consumption in small portions throughout the day, allowing your body to absorb and utilize the liquid more efficiently. Here are some practical strategies. Adopt the frequent small sips rule. Drink small amounts, about 60 to 120 milliliters every 30-45 minutes, instead of large glasses with hours in between. Keep a small water bottle or medium-sized cup nearby and consume it little by little, refilling it several times throughout the day. Establish specific moments for hydration, such as after brushing your teeth, before and after meals, when taking medications, and before leaving the house. Consider using a hydration reminder app or a container marked with times to help you distribute consumption throughout the day. This method of gradual and constant hydration allows your body to process and utilize water efficiently, maintaining a stable state of hydration without overloading your digestive or urinary system. It's like providing the right amount of fuel to your body exactly when it needs it. If you understand the importance of distributing your water consumption throughout the day in small portions, please comment number 3 below. Your participation shows me that these tips are making a difference in your life. Health legacy through hydration. Proper hydration goes far beyond simply avoiding thirst or preventing medical problems. It's an act of love for yourself and for those who depend on you and value your presence in their lives. When you take care of your hydration in the right way, you're making an investment in the quality of time you spend with your loved ones. Think about the many ways that proper hydration impacts your interaction with your family. A clearer mind to listen to and advise your children and grandchildren, energy to participate in family activities, willingness to tell the stories that preserve your wisdom and family traditions. Each sip of water you consciously take is an affirmation that you choose to be present, fully and healthily, in the lives of those you love. The example you set by prioritizing your hydration also creates a powerful legacy. Your children and grandchildren observe how you take care of yourself. When they see you treating your body with respect and attention, even in details that seem small, like drinking water regularly, you're teaching them about self-compassion and self-care in a way more eloquent than words ever could. Imagine the impact your choices today will have on future generations. When your grandchildren remember you, perhaps they'll recall the water bottle you always carried with you, or the gentle reminders you gave for everyone to hydrate during family gatherings. These small gestures can transform into family wellness traditions, a legacy of health that will endure for generations. Family is our most precious asset, and being present for them, not just physically but with vitality, lucidity, and energy, is one of the greatest gifts we can offer. Each time you follow the tips I've shared today, drinking water before feeling thirsty, choosing water instead of substitutes, and hydrating in small amounts distributed throughout the day, you're honoring not only your body, but also the bonds that connect you to the people you love. I see proper hydration as a demonstration of gratitude for the gift of life and the privilege of aging. Each sip of water is a thank you for the body that has carried you through decades of experiences, and a promise that you will continue to honor it in the years to come. If you're still with me and finding value in these reflections, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you're with me on this journey of health and purposeful living. Thank you for dedicating your valuable time to this video. We've reached the end of our conversation about the 3 critical hydration mistakes that many people over 70 make without realizing it. As we've seen, how you hydrate can make the difference between a full, active, and independent life, or health compromised by avoidable complications. Health, as I always say, is much more than a personal matter. It's the foundation upon which we build our capacity to love, serve, and be present for those who depend on us. It's the resource that allows us to continue contributing our wisdom and experience, leaving a meaningful legacy for future generations. I want you to reflect. Which of these 3 mistakes might you be making in your daily routine? Is it the timing error, Waiting for thirst to arrive? The substitution error? Replacing water with other beverages? Or the method error? Drinking large quantities all at once? Identifying these patterns is the first step to transforming them. Remember that simple changes, when adopted consistently, can have an extraordinary impact on your health and well-being. Start today, implementing one of the tips I've shared. Perhaps it's setting reminders to drink water before feeling thirsty, or replacing 1 cup of coffee a day with a glass of water, or dividing your water consumption into smaller portions throughout the day. The journey of good hydration is an act of self-respect, a testimony to the value you place on the life God has given you. It's also a gift to your loved ones, who wish to have you around, healthy and happy, for as long as possible. Thank you for dedicating your time to this video. If you found value in this information, I ask that you leave your comment sharing which tip was most important to you and how you plan to implement it in your life. Don't forget to like this video, share it with people who could benefit from these tips, and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving content that can transform your health and well-being. By subscribing and activating the notification bell, you'll ensure that you won't miss any of our upcoming videos, full of valuable information and inspiration to live your golden years with health, purpose, and joy. Stay well, hydrate correctly, and remember, you are a treasure of wisdom and experience that the world needs. Take care of yourself so you can continue sharing your light. Until the next video.